All right, everybody, we're back for another review. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt, and today we are reviewing RedCon1 Tango. It's a creatine recovery formula. We got grape flavor. Let's get down with this label and see what this thing's about. I'll talk to you about my experience and my feeling and everything else. All right. One serving size is 1 scoop. It's 13.2 grams. It's got 30 servings per container. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. All right. So, creatine monohydrate, 5 grams. Betaine anhydrous, 2.5 grams. Now, that's a great combination right there for ATP production. It's a nice dose of creatine. Straight creatine monohydrate is, it's the best because it's the most affordable, and none of the other ones have proven to be any more effective. Even the ones that supposedly are better absorbed into your body, like the Creag and a few of those others. There's the only one I think that really might have something above and beyond is this new Creasol, which is Tyrosol, but that's something that makes creatine actually work better versus something attached to creatine to make it absorb greater. It didn't really matter from everybody I've basically tried. They said creatine monohydrate is still the standard as of now. So 5 grams is a solid dose. Okay, betaine anhydrous 2.5. We've talked about that ingredient many times. Y'all know what it is. It's good stuff, and I like to see it in here, and that's a good dose. Third ingredient is creatine nitrate. Now, we talked about nitrate bonds in the bare knuckle review video, last video. I love them for not only pumps, but the kind of pumps they provide, which are the dry, hard, vascular, but full pumps. You can still get complete contractions. They don't hinder performance with excessive blood flow, where you can't even, contract the muscle anymore. 1 gram is a nice dose of that, actually. And with 5 grams of creatine standard, that's sweet. The next ingredient is taurine at 1 gram. Now, this is a very versatile ingredient that provides a lot of hydration, but also does stimulate nitric oxide synthase. It also helps with managing blood glucose levels optimally, and I think provides a role in ATP synthesis as well. So I could see a synergistic benefit with that in creatine, and possibly even betaine. Cool. The 5th ingredient is L-ornithine at 1 gram. This is again a nice dose of that, and one of my favorite amino acids, especially for either a recovery or an intra-style formula, because of its ability to reduce ammonia production in the muscles and reduce fatigue. And it's legit. It's one of those I've really noticed it in, especially other intros that I've tried in the middle of workouts where I would do a multi-body part workout and maybe do some cardio after that. And while I was sipping on something that had ornithine in it, it really helped me last and recover as well, and not be as beat up after. So solid. And then the final ingredient is creatine hydrochloride. Is concrete. It's 750 milligrams. Some people like creatine hydrochloride a little more. They say it's a little better on their stomach. There's a small percentage of the population that does not adhere to the monohydrate well. They have I don't know if it's an enzymatic issue or something digestive that just doesn't jam with them. So some people like the hydrochloride. They think it doesn't help them hold as much water or something, but I personally think that has probably more to do with their diet and their mineral intake and their activity levels as well, and maybe their genetics. But 750 milligrams isn't a big dose, but you don't really need it when you already have 6 grams of creatine in the product already. Sorry, my bad. You can take it or leave it as far as I'm concerned. I'd probably take it out of the product if I was them. It's an expensive patented form of creatine that isn't really any better than monohydrate. And probably bring the price point down a little bit more and have the same product. Not that it's bad priced. It's already pretty good priced. I actually bought this at my local grocery store, Woodman's Grocery in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Shout out to Woodman's, man. They got a lot of, actually, they got Inspired Nutraceuticals and a bunch of great stuff. But I got it for under 30 bucks there. So that ain't too bad. The grape flavor is delicious and refreshing. The powder is clean, and it's actually a really good product. And I hated on RedCon1 for a while. You know, all that drama and all that bullshit that went down, and I didn't really go with it, you know. And they're not only that, but just the quality of their lineup just died completely. But they've revitalized in a lot of ways, man. I've tried a few of their products. I tried their new Big Noise again. They basically went back to the old joint, which I liked, and it was good. The flavors are good. This is a decent product here. And I recently drank some of their Joke Cola. They brought back Joke Cola and did kind of a cool retro thing with that. I'll maybe review that someday. But good product. And it digests well. You get a nice pump from it. No bloating, no indigestion. I'd recommend it. So I got it at Woodman's in Waukesha. RedCon1 is all over the world. So I don't even need to tell you where to get it. You already know where to go. All right, people. Kept this one short and sweet. Shout out to the boys at RedCon1 from coming back from the dead. Y'all stay up, stay strong, stay safe, be good.